minutes, then it's gone. It's gone. Yep. All right, let's go. I know, $5 for Dragon Age Origins, the Ultimate Edition, is just, oh my lord. It's so nice, so nice. That's it. In my opinion, that is easily the deal of the promo. Like that is a no-brainer. Yeah. Carl85 agreed. Okay. Did we get in yet? No, I thought we saved in here, but it's free real estate, sort of. Yeah, sort of. It's relatively free real estate. Let me just use this real quick.
How the hell does all this work? So that's not
how you do it.
That's how you do it.
I think you should stick to what you know.
Okay. I think we got everything in here. Let's poke around a little bit, though, just make absolutely sure. We got this turned on. By the way, guys, hopefully the stream is looking super clear. Played around a lot with the settings last night. Got everything hopefully looking like the old OBS, so hopefully we're looking good. Yes, we're on Act 3. Yeah. Okay, we did get all this stuff. Great. Yeah, we're playing Ollie. What I think for the end of Sally's, I loved it. I felt like this game really needed a happy ending. Phrasing. And I feel like we got it a little bit with Sally. More phrasing. But, yeah. How are we doing for weight? Oh, we got some points to spend. Crafted weapons and atomizers wear out half as quickly. It's an okay one, but I want the lucky me. Heal better. That's a good one. Let's get health up. Okay, good. A lot of good stuff there. Do we have any food? Rotten apple? Ew. Ew. Rotten onion? Ew. Raw meat? Ew. Okay. Okay. Nitro, it's PC only right now.
Careful. I don't think they like you very much here.
Sneak into General Bing's office.
Tell the Sandman I said hello.
A battle rifle? Battle prod. Can shock and cause bleeding? Whoa. Okay.
Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is not necessary to capture him unharmed.
Did I trigger an alarm? Well, I mean, obviously I did, but... Maybe it auto-triggers. Congrats on the glyph, says Nitro. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man.
Donald! Ollie? What possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a card. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
So we got a way out. There we go. Oh, man. I hope I can get in here without a key. Did we need a key to get in here the first time? Maybe not. Oh. Weird.
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been 6 years.
Is he still deaf in one ear?
Oh, okay. Earlier in the morning stream, a gentleman came by and tipped me some money asking me for a recap of Arthur's playthrough. Unfortunately, at the time, I was playing Graveyard Keeper, so I didn't really want to potentially spoil a bunch of people. But since you guys are here at Act 3, a very quick recap for our buddy Lord NBA. So, the short of Arthur is that he basically woke up from joy because he remembered that he switched places with his brother on the train because they mistook his identity. So then he worked through the city. He did a bunch of quests for a bunch of different people, and as he did that, it slowly unlocked his memory. And then what we learned is throughout the game, we got these little glimpses about the fact that maybe Arthur was a bit more devious than we thought. And then closer to the end of the game, we found out that Arthur not only knew what he was doing at the railroad, but he did it all on purpose. So he actually like switched places with his brother and let his brother leave while staying behind, like consciously switching their identities so he could stay behind. In other words, he was a complete dick. Now, what sucks is that he remembered this right before escaping. And it basically, like, you could tell at the end of Arthur's story, which is, by the way, him basically escaping the city, you could tell that he didn't know what he was going to do or where he was going to go. He kind of realized that he could never make up for his mistake. Like, he was just, like, that was it. He screwed up, and that was it. I think the premise is that he was then going to go off and try to find his brother, but realistically, we knew how his brother was, and it's 10 years later. So I think it's kind of understood that it probably didn't end well for him. And there you go. Hopefully that answers your question. Yep. Yeah, he also blew up a big part of the city on the way out. That's true. Yep. A lot of bad things happened towards the end of that. Yeah, it was pretty nasty. So what was the really bad thing the village did? Well, the village gave away the children. Yeah, the village gave away all the kids. Yep. Count Riaro, good to see you, bud.
Leave that alone, would you?
Oh, is it the guy that's
Attention
pooping?
all personnel, please remember to
Oh, God.
boil cold
Oh.
water this week. There have been some issues with the pipe. You may want to
Trust me, I learned from the best.
Boiling may break it down.
Ew. Do we know what they did with the kids? No. We know that the Germans shipped the kids off in a train, so we can assume it wasn't good. But no, we don't know what happened. This guy's also has diabetes, so we got to balance his glucose level. Fun.
The tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp! Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town!
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946! Before they took the children!
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up! We could have saved them! I could have saved my daughter!
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, You can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store, then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
I'll ask Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
You better get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right.
Ooh, man, this is terrible, dude. This guy's character is just so incredibly tragic.
Donald,
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing some televisions? That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let us say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts. Open up!
Yeah.
I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding Ollie Starkey in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Just move along, if you don't mind. Stop cracking your damn knuckles.
Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine. I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap, all off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm going to have to go back for parts. Do not steal the bridge boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I'd do it to the bridge boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
Oh, I knew about the tanks.
I would have never done such a thing.
Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I hope I've not made you late for supper.
That timing, though.
Guard duty again.
See if there's anything up here.
Welcome to Strange Foreign Customs, the show where Jack Worthing and me tell you all about the bizarre and ridiculously
Okay, good talk.
Icelandic festival. Will you eat disgusting? Yes. Pressed pickled round decimals. Seal flippers. Whale blubber.
Don't just stand there and gawp. Hop to it.
Shark.
I'm not sure that actually was the meat.
No plans survived contact with the enemy. I'm ready.
All right. Wait, why are they looking at me like that? Oh. Because I was running probably, right? Yeah.
That's it. Just
Okay, where can we go? There's a shelter here. Let's get this dig spot. We got to unlock some of these areas. And that shelter should have a fast travel thing. Said that way. We must enhance our security. Enhance. Enhance. Train. Yeah, it's been a long playthrough, man. This has been a long playthrough, but it's not one that I've wanted to rush. No, the Warframe glyph right now only works on PC, unfortunately. Yeah. Can I describe what kind of game this is? Survival adventure with some RPG elements. Mm-hmm. I'd say it's probably a good way to say it. It's kind of hard to put this game in a genre though. Like it combines a lot of different elements. DJ TYS, how do you get the Warframe glyph? Just go to the store in game and do redeem code, and then type CohhCarnage without a space, all caps. In about an hour and a half, I'm going to switch over to Warframe, and I'll show you guys then, too. Do I have a shovel? I don't. You know what I do have, though? A powerful urge to go into here. That's what I do have.
Supper's over.
Cool.
We'll just borrow this for a bit, if you don't mind.
How can I make this workday go any faster? Beer helps. Just drink as much beer as you can at your job. As you're allowed to, of course. He's gonna pop up over here. Boop.
Oh. I see you.
Shit.
Whoa.
Hey, that guy's a shovel. Perfect. Ow. Bam.
We all get what's coming to us.
There's that. Oh, wow, I don't have any healing. Oh, no. Did he not drop his shovel? Enemies don't always drop their weapons. Oh, there it was. Great. Great. Okay. Hey, a polarity device. Jubilator activator. What was that doing in there? Cool. Great. Okay. Uh-oh. Awesome. Do I believe this game's worth full price? I do if you're playing it like I do. If you aren't really focusing the main story and, you know, you're taking it really slow. Like, I'm having a great time with the game. But then again, it's also important to mention that there are a lot of bugs, a lot of issues with the game. So if you focus the main story, that price tag may not be the best. You may want to wait until like a half off. Like I'd say this game is definitely worth $30. But again, with the amount of polish that it has, it's a little hard to argue 60. I feel like these days, $60 is how much you should pay for a well-made, finished, polished gameplay experience. That's what I think $60 is worth. A finished, polished game. And it's really hard to say that a game that doesn't meet those standards is still worth $60. Just kind of how I'm saying it there. But again, like, don't let that dissuade you. Like, this game is cool. This is a very cool, interesting, fun game. And I'm really enjoying playing it. You know, it's just $60 is a lot of money, man. So gotta be upfront about that. All right, let's get this dig spot. And honestly, let's go to the shelter because I need to make a padded suit. I'm hoping I'll have enough for that, but we'll see. I got your glyph. Just go to warframe.com/promo code. Oh, there you go. Awesome. What is? See if we can find some resources in here.
I'm not cooking for you.
Sorry.
You never
finger
liked
slipped.
me, did you?
Sewing kit. Good. I needed one of those. The big thing we're going to need, though, is we need, like, not cloth scraps, but I think rough something. I don't remember what they call it. Rough linen. Coarse linen. We need one more sewing kit and 4 coarse linens. I don't know where we're going to find that. There's fine linen, of course.
Bangers of mash. Mushy feed.
Sorry about the beard.
Damn, we hit like a truck.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
Oh. Wait, didn't I get a mottling? No, I didn't. Because, that's right. That was on Sally's. We got a mottling sucker upper thing on Sally's run. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you know what? It's a good thing to mention that. Star Citizen is free to play this weekend. It's totally free. I would love for you guys to actually try Star Citizen this weekend and let me know what you think of it. Like, honest opinions on its current state. I know it's real easy to hate on Star Citizen these days. I know it's super easy to hate on Star Citizen, but I would love to have, like, informed people in here that have played it, and they can say, like, yeah, it's actually coming along, or no, it's still a buggy, unoptimized, just mess of a game. Like, I would love to have people in here give it a try. It's totally free, so you might as well give it a try.
Strange how everyone
I'm curious
looks
about
the
that.
same. Like we're all just pawns on a chessboard.
Okay. It's behind us to the right. Oh, wait, don't run. Kazuminaut says, I can answer that. Rough but serviceable and actually coming along. Current state is a technical alpha for sure.
Maybe we couldn't have fought back.
At least I don't have to wear that idiotic mask.
There we go. The Guardian, when are you doing the Kiki challenge? Is that thing when where I'm supposed to, like, get out of my moving vehicle and dance around and jump back in? Is that what the Kiki challenge is? Because I have another name for that. Darwinism. let's see here. Oh, we got a blueprint for the winning argument. Cool. And pipe down. I don't know what that is. No, but that Kiki challenge, like, you have to be a special flavor of idiot to try something like that. You not only put yourself at risk, but you put others at risk for doing that shit. It really is the kind of thing where, like, if I was a parent of somebody who did that, I would be embarrassed for myself because I know that I've raised a stupid child. And I know that sounds brutal, but like, it's just to the point where I really hope it's a wake-up call to some parents. Because let's put it bluntly, you're failing at parenting. Those are the exact same types of kids that do like the Tide Pod challenge. I'm sure it'll be fine. Gulp. It's bad parenting on display. That's what that stuff is. Yeah, and I feel embarrassed for them as a fellow human. You embarrass my species. You are an embarrassment to all of us by doing that. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the parents of kids who do the Kiki challenge. The thing. It's basically this. I can't believe we even live in a world where I have to say this. It's basically a meme, essentially, where you put on a song and then somebody records you as you are driving a vehicle, and you basically turn on the radio to this certain song, to this part of a song. I don't even know what the song is. I've never heard it. And you get out of your car while it's moving, and you do this dumb little dance, and then you get back in the car. But you see what's been happening is that so many times this has happened. It's just embarrassing to this point. So many times people will get out of the car and then either lose control of the vehicle or actually hurt somebody because it runs into something. Like, it's just, again, it's just like, the fact that I'm even having to say this is just, it hurts me a little bit. It hurts me. It is. It's stupidity evolved. It's evolved stupidity. That's exactly right. It is stupidity in implementation. Oh my God. Yeah, anyway. Those are the same kids that watch Logan Paul. Like, that's that whole thing. Like, that's all in one big ball. Yeah. Yep. It is. It's Darwinism in action. It really is. Like, it's not a joke when you say something like that. I absolutely hate to say it, but, and the worst part about this is sometimes people that do that injure others, and honestly, that's worse than drunk driving, in my opinion. If you're that stupid and you're not even impaired, that's worse than a DUI. You know, so it's like those, like anyone that injures someone doing something like that, you're not safe for society. Your brain does not function in a way that's safe for other people. Every single person that's been recorded doing the Kiki Can You Love Me thing, that should be a felony. In fact, I think it is. Now that I'm saying this out loud, isn't it a felony to get out of a moving vehicle? Isn't that like something to do with a weapon or like? But that's the kind of thing where they should be making examples of these kids. They should be like tonight on the news, this person arrested for doing the Kiki. Like this should be a public, like, yeah, reckless endangerment. Yeah, like that. It should straight, like, people should be going to jail for that shit. Imagine the first time some idiot does that, loses control of his car, and it runs over a mother and the baby that she's holding. You know, like it's oh my God. Anyway, let's talk about something else. As a relatively new parent, This stuff is basically my trigger word right now. So yeah, let's talk about something